Welcome back to another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. In this video, I have a BTArtbox nail haul featuring their brand new tortoise nail collection. So these are their soft coat tips as opposed to the X coat tips that you use gel to apply. These soft coat tips, you can only use regular nail glue to adhere, or you can use nail tabs, but that makes the application much quicker. They did release these tortoise nails in a few different shapes and lengths. So they have extra short square, short almond, medium coffin, long stiletto, and long square. I picked out two different shapes. I have the medium almond and I have the short square. So I'm just going to start off by showing what they look like. But I love the fact that they released these in so many different lengths and shapes. I am in the BTArtbox Facebook group, and I always see people talking about how they wish they released more of the nails in like the long stiletto, for example, because that's not a length and shape that they release most of their nail collections in. So I think it's cool that they included those, and I love that they're keeping up with the trends. Like the tortoiseshell nail design is so popular right now. I feel like I've seen that in every single fall nail design, so I love that they released these. These do come with only 3 rows of nails, whereas their previous sets came with 5. But this is an up close of the tortoise print design. I love that they have a slightly different print on each nail. I feel like that just looks better than if it was like super perfect on each and every nail tip. But yeah, I love the colors on this. I do feel like it's a slightly darker tortoiseshell print than some other nails, and you'll see what I mean later on in the video once I have them fully applied, how they look in different lighting. But yeah, I love these. I really do feel like most times I will probably use them to kind of mix and match with some other nails. That way I can do like a custom nail design. But for this video, I wanted to do a full set of them. So I'm going to use this length and shape, which is the short square. I love their short square so much because it's like the perfect sharp square. Like it's so pretty. And it's not too long. They do have an extra short if you needed it like super short. But I feel like for my nail bed length, this works really well. And again, it's just the 3 rows. But if you intend to do them how I am for most of my designs, which is to mix and match them with some of the other nails, I feel like 3 rows is actually perfect, especially if you're only going to use like 1 or 2 of the tortoiseshell nails per nail design. I feel like some cute examples would be to do like the red French tip and then just have a tortoiseshell on just the ring finger. They did also give me their brush on nail glue, which I love that they created a brush on version. I really do like their nail glue, but I prefer brush on, so I was excited when I saw they released that. And then I have the builder gel and top coat, which of course you can never go wrong with. I just wanted to show how sturdy these nails are. Like, this is me trying to bend them. They're nice and structured and thick, which I love. So I decided to just go in with just top coat over them instead of doing a layer of builder gel and a layer of top coat, because I felt like they were thick enough and they didn't really need the builder gel. But now I'm just going in and sizing out my nail tips. I am going to put them on my press-on stand to top coat. You can go in and apply them. Again, you have to apply these with regular nail glue. You cannot use gel to adhere these. So you can go in and apply them and then top coat them once you have them on. But I really try to make sure I'm not exposing myself to any uncured gels. So I like to go ahead and size my nails out, put them on a nail stand, and then put on some gloves so that I can top coat them. So yeah, I'm just making sure they fit from sidewall to sidewall. In the user manual for these, I did see where it mentioned like if you're kind of an in-between size between the different nail sizes, to go with the smaller size. That way you don't have to worry about it like lifting or anything. Whereas if you went with the bigger size and it kind of overlapped your skin a little bit, then that's like a little pocket for water and stuff to get into, and it would make the nails pop off quicker. So yeah, that's just a little hack. If you like the BTArtbox nails, but maybe your fingers are sometimes kind of in between the 2 different sizes, go ahead and go with the smaller size. But yeah, I'm just gonna go in and top coat the nails, and as you can already see, as I'm kind of top coating it, and even with this bright lighting, they're coming up like much darker than how they look when you see them in natural lighting. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and top coat, cure them in the lamp, and then we will start our application process. So before I go in and apply the nails, I am going to go ahead and file the tips of them slightly. This is just to remove the tab from the tip and then also give it that nice sharp square look that I prefer. So I just file it with the nail file facing down, and then I'm just also going to go in from side to side just to make sure it's nice and straight. And yeah, I'm just going to dust them off. We already have them top coated, so now it's time for me to go in and prep my natural nails. So now I'm going to go ahead and start prepping my natural nails. One little thing that I like to do is use a box from like the mini lamp, or in this instance I'm using the box that the French tip protection duo comes in, the builder gel and top coat. I use that to just kind of press my finger on it. It just helps me to be more steady, especially when I'm doing my dominant hand using my non-dominant hand. So I'm just going to put my finger on that, and then I'm using these tweezers as a cuticle pusher. I own real cuticle pushers, but for some reason I always prefer to use these tweezers. I don't know why, it's just the rounded shape of it is just perfect for me, I guess. So I just go in and kind of push back my cuticles a little bit. I'm going to do that on both of my hands, of course, and then I'm going to go in and file my natural nails just to remove the shine from them. They put on the box that these nails can last for 2 weeks. Honestly, they probably could last for even longer depending on your prep, but for me, I do only plan on wearing these for about a week and a half, 2 weeks. So I'm just going to go in and push back my cuticles and file my nails. I'm not going to use any dehydrator or primer or anything, but I'm going to finish up my prep process and then I'll check back in. So now that I have my nails fully prepped, I'm going to go in and apply the nails using their brush on nail glue, which I really do love this brush on nail glue. Even just for application, I feel like other brands, their brush on nail glue, even the same size bottle, it's almost like the brush doesn't pick up that much of the product. But I feel like this, I didn't have to keep like triple dipping back into the bottle in order to get enough glue for a nice application. So I really do love that. But yeah, I just go in and brush some on my natural nail, and then I fill up the inside of the full cover nail tip just around the cuticle, and then I just press it on, and that's pretty much it. So this application process is super quick and easy, and you have a flawless full set when you're done. But yeah, I'm just gonna finish up applying all of them, and then I'll check back in. So I'm just going in and just crisping up the free edge a little bit more. Just want to make sure it's nice and sharp. This is just personal preference. You really don't have to file them this much. But I did go in and do that, and then I also went in and top coated them again, and that's only because I ended up getting a little bit of nail glue on the top of the nail when I was applying them, so I just wanted to cover that up so it didn't look, you know, crusty or anything. So I'm just gonna go in and top coat one last time and cure the nails in the lamp. So once I finished curing them, I went in and put on some cuticle oil, and this is the finished product. When I say I am in love with these tortoiseshell nails, I cannot wait to do another design and use them as like an accent, because I just know it's going to be so cute. I did include a few different pictures and videos just so you can kind of see it in different lighting. Of course, that first one is like my bright lighting that I used to record, and then that was like the lighting at my job, and then again this is just another photo, and then this is it with flash. I wanted to show that it can come up like a little bit dark depending on the lighting. Like when I first showed them to my sister, she kind of thought that they were just black nails, because it is a darker tortoiseshell design, but it's still beautiful nonetheless. I will have them linked in the description box if you're interested, and I hope you all enjoyed the video. Bye.